Trevor's Train for Change hit the road recently, collecting donations for Community Care St. Catharines Thorold. Organized by Community Living St. Catharines, about 30 volunteers collected donations on a sunny day in St. Catharines.
We started planning in about February of this year, and then it really ramped up the last 2 months.
You've done a number of these before. One was Christmas time in 2013, I believe.
Yes, we ran December 6, 2013, very different day, very cold, but that was our first run with Trevor and the train.
Is there a big difference between running those Christmas events, other than the weather, and running them on a hot day like today?
Actually, no, other than the weather, we've got the same amount of volunteers, the same amount of enthusiasm. I would say it's pretty much the same as it was last time.
And how do the clients, I guess, through Community Living, how do they get involved in this?
Well, some of them are through our Best Buddies partnership with Brock University. Others come to this day program in the building, so their involvement is either through Community Living or Best Buddies, Brock.
Do you have an idea on what your goal is as far as raising food or collecting food for community care?
Well, we're trying to hit the same mark as last time. We've had bins at our site since the beginning of May, and we have a few full already, so we're hoping that we can at least get to that 3,000 again.
Trevor is Susan's son, and he saw an opportunity to use his train to help local charities.
So I got the train about 2 years ago from a friend. I acquired it, and immediately after I knew I wanted to do some charitable work with it. So I approached Community Living, who I volunteer with. I've been doing it for a number of years, and asked them if they wanted to partner up with me last year. So we did a almost 13-kilometer route last year in the middle of December, and we were able to gather 3,000 pounds of food for community care. So this time around, annually, I said, let's do it again. I approached them and I thought we could do something bigger. So that's what we're here doing today. We're doing a 4-hour train route, followed by a barbecue. So we partnered up with Bands for Animals and White Oaks Resort in Niagara Lake there. So we got live music, barbecue, and a kids zone provided by White Oaks. So it should be a great day.
Does the train tend to capture a lot of attention when it's driving through the neighborhoods?
It does. That's kind of the novelty of it. It's great because people actually come out and wonder what you're doing. They ask some questions, you inform them, educate them about it, and they're more than willing to donate. So it actually has helped us out significantly. And everybody's here for the same cause, and that's the train. So it's definitely helped us out.
Can you give me a basic rundown of the route?
It's almost 6 kilometers long. Last year we did it north end St. Catharines. This year we're doing it more Vanscoy by Great View School. So a little less turns. It probably only take us about 2 or 3 hours. And with the amount of volunteers that showed up here today, a bunch of dedicated people, we should be able to fly through that in good time. So.
After the food drive, a barbecue was held at Community Living, with proceeds going to the Lincoln County Humane Society.
Well, I work with the local music industry, and I was finding that both the Lincoln County Humane Society and the music industry were lacking in the community, and I wanted to find a way to kind of bring them together. What we end up doing is providing live entertainment for corporate events, for birthday parties, charity fundraisers, and instead of the funds going towards something else, we put it directly towards the Humane Society.
It's a great idea. Was it a natural fit? Did a lot of bands jump up and heed the call?
Oh, absolutely. If you've heard about Bitter Kids, they've been previewed in Alternative Press magazine, which is a huge music magazine in the U.S. They were the first ones to jump on. They helped us with our Laura Secord event, June 22nd, 2013, and we raised $1,500.
And who is this that is sitting on the trailer with us?
This is Piper. Her kennel name was Pippi. She was, I would say about 1.5 years ago at the Lincoln County Humane Society. She was there as a long-term resident. I returned a couple times because she's a little hyper. But she's 4 years old now, and she's very healthy and strong at our household. And she's been through novice and intermediate training. She's going into advanced in the fall, and we're hoping to turn her into a therapy dog.
With today's event, we're collecting food for community care, but the Bands for Animal is collecting funds for the Lincoln County Humane Society. How do these things all link up together?
Well, they're both, I would say, charities that are in need, things that are underappreciated in the community. I think it works perfectly because both animals need a voice, and then those with community care need help as well. So it's kind of a golden opportunity for both communities.
Donations are always welcome at Community Care St. Catharines Thorold. Reporting for The Source, I'm Mike Balsam.